Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. Fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's...
Oh, shot a goal! It's there! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's gone backward here. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
He's had a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick. He's got full. He scores! Into the lead once more. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he cuts out the supply. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Fiore. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Played back in. João Neves. Now Fiore. João Neves. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. That's tidy. And it's Xabi Alonso. And the shot's on here. And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lewandowski. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lewandowski! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Costa Curta. Rijkaard. Now Fiore. And it's Cruyff. And this is Raul. Hernandez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Gavi. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. João Neves. Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff, who's set up one goal so far. Hernandez. Rijkaard. That's a good ball out wide. Dink through. He's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Floated through, engages and forces him off the ball. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Raul. Now it's Cruyff. That ball looks a good one. Van Dijk. Gavi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Havertz. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's cut it out. It's their second corner of the game. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. João Neves receives it in a wide position. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and...
Climbs up big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Hernandez. Xavi Alonso. To Havertz. No, that's been intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now Mbappe. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Some really good ball movement. Cruyff played back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, played through for the wide man. João Neves. Back into the middle. Passing is crisp and sharp. Raul. Van Dijk cuts it out. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Alexander-Arnold. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Fiore. Oh, well played. Havertz. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, a delicate chip through. Thinks about the shot. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field, number 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 29, Kai Havertz. Coming on the field, number 21, Ibrahimovic.
Now it's Neymar.
Number 6,
knocks it into space. And this is Lewandowski. Corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Lewandowski. Alexander-Arnold. Hernandez. Costa Curta pokes it out wide. Now it's Lewandowski. And this is Messi. So much shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And surely now, the result beyond doubt!
After 78
That
minutes,
really is quite fabulous.
Number
All his own
17.
doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
number 22.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Palestine go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Neymar. João Neves. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. And he was quick to react. Lewandowski has got himself a free kick. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's Lewandowski! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. There will be a throw-in. Rice. Messi.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well timed, excellent interception. Gavi. And he's there to belt it away. And that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And here's Totti.
That's good play from him.
And he welcomes it in. Fiore. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, played right into his path. Alexander-Arnold. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Xavi Alonso. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Havertz. Now it's Mbappe. And he's away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Palestine so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, perfectly measured that. McAllister. Totti. Cruyff. Now Fiore.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No way through. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Lewandowski, and it's been played through. Tries a shot! And he's done it! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he's in on goal. Rijkaard. Lewandowski. He's a sharp little ball here. Floated through. Just the goalkeeper. And a chance! And the ball's coming. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good ball. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well measured. And he's surging through. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Totti.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Raul. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, super ball! And it's made its way to him. And he's cut it out. Saliba plays it all the way forward. Alexander-Arnold. And he's picked it up out wide. Fiore delivers with whip. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Dink through. That's an excellent interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And Hernandez. And he shoots! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Palestine can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Fiore. This looks promising. He's looking wide. Havertz has created one goal already. Alexander-Arnold. It's Hernandez. Oh, this looks sharp. Out to the left it goes. Totti. He's in space and looking for options. Lovely feet. Looking for the run. McAllister picks it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! And again, chance!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Palestine still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cruyff looking sharp there. Oh, Mbappe! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Raul. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hernandez. Nice bit of trickery. He's picked his way through. That's tidy. And this is Totti. Palestine have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
There will be a throw-in. Xavi Alonso. McAllister. That's going right the way across. Now it's Totti. Now it's McAllister. Picked out brilliant. Can he finish? finish! No mistake! And they've got their lead back. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, McAllister.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a breakthrough, and now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Odegaard is in a really good position out wide. Hernandez. And it's Neymar. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He's played it back. And this is Neymar. Totti. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Rodri. Can he spark a counter here? Lewandowski. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Totti. Havertz. Odegaard. And they're quick to get it back. He's found the way through. Totti. It's Totti! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama.
Substitution on the field.
So this
25,
to extend their lead.
Francesco Totti. Number 11.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. What chance, surely! And that was very necessary.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Xabi Alonso.
And it's Rodri.
Coming on the field is number 41,
Odegaard.
Rice. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to pass it through. And the through ball. He's Odegaard! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rijkaard. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Torres. Spread it left. Looking to play him in. So that's it. It is all over. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
I'd like to draw your attention to the
After all of
screen
that,
right
Jim,
now for
what are you
information
thinking?
on our
Well,
shot
there was a
cluster.
distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Now it's Fiore! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Palestine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's... It's Raul! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Plays it across. Saliba getting this one clear. Now it's Totti. Great vision. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Stood up well to him there. Alexander-Arnold. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Looking to go deep. And it's claimed by the keeper. Raul, always looking for that half a chance. Neatly clipped into space. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. No, that's been intercepted. Raul. Over to the other side. McAllister. And this is Totti. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fiore. And it's Alexander-Arnold. This looks promising. Raul. And this is Raul. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a searching pass. Alexander-Arnold. João Neves. Rijkaard. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. That's an excellent interception. Saliba makes the interception. Played into space. That has not gone well. Saliba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ibrahimovic. Pinches it off him. Costa Curta, defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Fiore. And it's Rijkaard. It's a really well-measured ball. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Spread neatly. Palestine have their third corner. They've played it short. João Neves. He's got tall. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Totti. Great ball, and he's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Rijkaard. Hernandez. Hernandez. Xavi Alonso. Nice looking ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ambitious ball here. Played back to the goalkeeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Totti.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Palestine have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Hernandez to McAllister. Totti.
Palestine have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Spread out to the left. McAllister puts them all in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Rijkaard. Fiore. Cruyff. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now Fiore. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary, and he's forced to go back. Alexander-Arnold.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through, played into the middle. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Van Dijk. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra...
Tries from distance. Hernandez. And it's McAllister. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fiore. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's picked it up out wide. There's the header! Oh, it's hit the post! That's a half-decent try.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Raul is herring after that one. Van Dijk cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Over to the left. Xavi Alonso. Searching pass he's played there. Just about up to 75 minutes. Not the most accurate pass. Raul. He has found the way through. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Cruyff with the cross. Cleared away.
Palestine really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go...
Goes for a shot! And it's Hernandez. Could be danger here. Fiore. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 25.
So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Francesco Totti. Number 22. Xabi Alonso.
Odegaard.
Number 21.
Now Mbappe.
Ibrahimovic.
A probing
On the
pass.
field,
Oh, that's
number
well spotted.
5, Odegaard. Number 9. Messi.
This has been a better
Number
game
41,
than the scoreline suggests, and it really does
Number
merit a goal.
24, Robert Lewandowski.
Odegaard. That's a
Substitution.
cute ball. Messi. Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. Back to the keeper it goes. They'll have one final crack at it. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Torres.
There will be one more
Alexander-Arnold.
added
Van Dijk. So just one extra minute for stoppages. And he's in on goal. He's found a way through. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Palestine may have thrown this away at the death. Dealing with the pressure. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That pass isn't the best. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Alexander-Arnold. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Saliba. Looking for the run. Ødegaard has it out wide and in space. Terrific header! Engages and forces him off the ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rijkaard. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Bruno Fernandes. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, what a climb! They've scored! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Takes a shot!
Palestine really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. Good ball, good take. Cruyff. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1. He's gone for it! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Hernandez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now Saliba. Ødegaard. Totti. Looking for options for movement. A lot of space ahead of him. And he's made sure that's not getting... Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Turns back here, probably the best option. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now this could be a chance. Ødegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Fiore. Alexander-Arnold. Raul, always looking for that half a chance. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now there's a fine ball. Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Picked out brilliantly. Odegaard! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Alonso tries to play it through. Odegaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's managed to get free. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Now it's Lewandowski. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, such a clever touch. João Neves looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Odegaard. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Palestine are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And the game has already resumed here. Out towards the flank. Nicely weighted ball. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Cruyff. Palestine looking to pass their way through. Fiore. Lewandowski. So what can they make of this? That's an imaginative pass. No luck with that dink over the top.
Lewandowski really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Hernandez. Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi Alonso.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's going to go a long way. And it's Hernandez. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And they've got a throw.
Substitution on the field, number 22, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice, substitution.
Bruno Fernandes. Passing nice and neat. Palestine perhaps contemplating their next change. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Palestine have the chance to go the other way. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Neymar. Bruno Fernandes. Totti. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Saliba. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Odegaard. Hernandez. Hernandez with the delivery. He'll try to keep this alive. Neymar. Can he get it through? Rijkaard. Messi. Oh, that's delightful. And he's gone backward here. Neymar. And it's Neves. Messi. And Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's in on... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Messi. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening them down now.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, that could cost them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. FC Tokyo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
João Neves. Alexander-Arnold. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Palestine, moments now away from seeing this one out. Now, can they get him away? Havertz. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe gets into a good position. No way he was going to let him past.
2 added minutes.
Palestine can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Alexander-Arnold. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
We have already started here.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Maradona, Fiore.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
And that's a throw-in.
And it's Gavi. Now, can they get him away? Lewandowski delivers. And that's the keeper's ball. That's an imaginative pass. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now it's Raul.
That's been slipped through.
And he's in on goal. Nice control. Now the Fiore! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
He's on it. Can he get away? Chips it through. He has a look up. He's found some space. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Hernandez.
FC Tokyo clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Xabi Alonso.
Havertz.
Messi. And this is Lewandowski. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Now this could be a chance.
Bremer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Great chance!
Well, now it's
Oh, it's fallen loose again! Xabi Alonso
is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Havertz. Gavi.
out to the right. Rijkaard. Mbappe.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has.
Palestine
Really could have done without this.
the major moment in the game.
1-0, never any doubt.
Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Xavi Alonso.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Xavi Alonso. Havertz. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they can counter here. And it's Maradona. Maradona has been caught there. It's a foul. Now it's Mbappe. Havertz. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. He is through here. And this is Lewandowski. Gavi. Lewandowski. Cruyff. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Looking for options for movement. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi. Havertz. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Fiore. He's a sharp little ball here. Real chance here. Opts to play it back. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, this is a great position. And Cruyff! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Lovely ball and a real... Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Lewandowski. Gavi. And he's managed to get free. João Neves. Cruyff. It's a really well-measured ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a searching pass. Can he get onto this? Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Raul. Now it's Maradona. And it's Hernandez. Raul providing an outlet on that flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's just beyond his reach. Havertz. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lewandowski looking to add to his goal. Taken back almost at once. Alexander-Arnold. Nice sequence of passes this. Played out to the right. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernandez. And that is a little undercooked. Messi. Lewandowski. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's clever. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Oh, what's he done? Lewandowski! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
A case now of complete control. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Bremer. That's Rijkaard. Spread out to the left. And it's Hernandez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Goal is flagged offside. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this?
Palestine are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Hernandez receives it in a wide position. Xavi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
This could be their final throw of the dice. Palestine with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Havertz. Now it's Maradona. He's played it back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through.
2 added minutes has been
Hernandez.
indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Looking to play him in. He's in space and looking for options. Hernandez getting this one clear. Cruyff. And that will be the final act. Palestine have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
And a quick reminder today that
Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right position.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And already we're underway here.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's been cut out, well played.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Raul.
Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That has not gone well. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold picks it up now. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Might be danger here.
It's Totti! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bremer.
Maradona looks to get on the end of this.
And it's made its way to him. That's been slipped through.
Mbappe!
And we have our very first corner.
Xabi Alonso goes short.
Xabi Alonso delivers.
Judge, surely!
It's their second corner of the game.
Xabi Alonso plays it short.
Hangs in a cross.
Oh, well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
And here's Maradona. Palestine still without a single shot on target. Can he get on the end of this?
And it's Rijkaard. And the shot! Goal! There is the breakthrough!
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Picked out brilliantly. Maradona is flagged offside. Van Dijk.
FC Tokyo clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, good-looking ball. He's being urged to shoot.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final.
And the shot!
Mbappe aims beyond the defence.
Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Maradona
Looking for the run. It's played through for him. Now,
tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And again they hit the front.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have a breakthrough. Great chance! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
he made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And we hit half-time. Palestine are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Looking for a runner.
Rijkaard.
Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Fiore.
Mbappe!
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And now a sudden chance to counter. Totti. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
And he's intervened well there.
Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that's a little loose. He's free.
And the finish! Goal! And they get themselves in front! That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Palestine
Go into the lead. And that's put paid to a promising move.
has a look and plays it forward. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible Oh no, what has happened here? That'll be a throw. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
This looks promising. Dink through. And this is Raul. He is through.
Goes for a shot!
That's going to go a long way. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Gavi puts his foot on the gas. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Maradona, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Raul.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Bruno Fernandes.
Chance for a shot!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Saliba. And this is Totti. Hernandez gets into some...
He's got full! Oh, he's hit the bar!
Should have equalised.
Oh, that was so poor. A very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Coming on the field is number 41, Rice.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That pass isn't the best. Hernandez. That is ended up in no man's land. Now who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? Distributed tidily. Hit into the middle.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Hernandez. Hernandez goes on a charge down the left. Tries to pass it through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Lewandowski!
And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Hernandez. Just 5 minutes left. Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. And it's Hernandez. Neymar.
Shoots!
And he's straight offside.
Palestine can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Saliba.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Palestine close now to seeing this one through to the end. Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. Saliba calmly anticipates. Now it's Messi. And it's been played through. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. That's that, the end.
Well, that was close. Both